If you have so much as even attempted dating in this day and age, then you'll know that social media is the Thanos of the dating world. But I am about to uncover the unspoken digital love languages of every girl that's ever lived on this entire planet. Slight exaggeration, but you get my drift. This is how to make her feel loved online. Girls, you're welcome, and yes, I do take tips. First up is Dash. If you're familiar with The Incredibles, that's the kind of speed we expect you to answer our texts, which shouldn't be too difficult. The thing is, we're like puppies. We require a significant amount of love and attention, and an hour that you're gone feels like a day. However, we do acknowledge it would be completely unrealistic to expect you to give your every living, breathing second of your day to us. So if for whatever reason you aren't able to, the 5 W's comes into place, which if you studied English you will know is the who, what, when, where and why. First of all, please let us know why. When we should expect the withdrawal symptoms to kick in, followed by where you're going to be, what you're going to be doing and who you're going to be with. The reassurance really helps keep the nervous jitters at bay. We'd also really appreciate some good morning and good night texts actually. Not right at the beginning, but you know, when we're like emotionally attached. But you know, just a little paragraph letting us know how much we mean to you and how you couldn't live without us, that kind of thing really. Not really too much to ask, is it? Also, if you could reply to the hundreds of TikToks that we send you and not just the one, that would be great. Oh, and if you happen to come across a super cute relationship TikTok that could definitely relate to us, then you should definitely send that too. Just in case by that point the reassurance from the good morning text has worn off. That's special mention too. It's like a badge of honour. Every girl's dream is no longer seeing their name in shining lights. It's seeing the words mentioned you in their story. It lets every other girl know that we are in pole position. Top spot on the podium. Secured the bag. So pretty much one level under marriage really. And seeing this next to your name on our story viewers too just lets us know that you still love what you see and that you do still care about us and actually think about us at every waking moment. So highly recommend. Last but not least, we do have the Riri effect. Well, now you know what seeing that does to a girl. Oh gosh, there's no easy way to say this. Stop doing this to other girls. Effective immediately. Because that does not make us feel like we're the only girl in the world. Which to you, we absolutely should be. Might just turn my comments off to be honest, because no further comments need to be made. If the guy that you like has sent you this video, unfortunately you are here because he thinks you have zero game. However, he is the absolute goat because he sent you here because he wants you to do better. So girlie, listen up and take notes because this is how to successfully slide into his DMs. Now I really didn't think I'd have to explain this first one because I thought it was universally known, but here we are. The 3, 2, 1 bang. If you'd rather shit in your hands and clap than DM a guy, you can be rest assured this is the way to go. Low risk assessment, high success rate. Like 3 of his posts, preferably older ones, just so your name doesn't get lost in the newer notifications, because then you stand out. If he's interested, he'll like 3 back, and that is your green light to shoot your shot. However, let's not be too eager and jump the gun, okay? Paw Patrol. Don't do it. What this refers to is the world's most common pickup line, the lost dog. You know, the one with the dog emoji and the, oh no, come back. Just any cheesy pickup line I would avoid at all costs. Unless it's like the world's most extraordinary, and I mean extraordinary pickup line. Don't do it. You know it doesn't work on us, so why is it going to work the other way around? Because like, what do you even reply to a pickup line? It's giving try hard and desperation. Also, on the flip side, please don't just send the word hey, or hi, or any variation of hello. If you're hot, you might get away with it, sure. But even if you're the world's hottest person, that is telling them that you are bland. Not even salt and pepper. We're talking plain Nando's chicken. Guy, you gotta treat this like a job interview, okay? At least act interested. Okay, now grab your notepad out because this is where you're gonna need to be taking notes. The pre-game assessment. Now, rather than sliding in seconds after finding their Instagram profile and telling them how sexy you think they are, if this isn't a hit and run situation and you're looking for something with longevity, let's just maybe hold off from the sexting right off the bat, okay? Instead, follow them for a while, make a mental note of what they post on their stories, and in a week you will find out their interests. Go learn about that shit. Don't act like an expert though, because you will get called out. And then you've got a winning conversation starter. In this case, you should also know, without good biology, there is no great chemistry. Not the biology you're thinking of though, babes. I'm talking about the analysis of his Instagram bio. There's probably also some clues as to what his interests are there, or where he's from, what he does, and he's probably got a few highlights too. Go embody your inner research analyst and find out everything. You'll come back with at least 20 conversation starters. Next up, we have engagement, which could lead to marriage, who knows? But obviously in this case, we're talking social media engagement. Like, comment, reply to stories. You know, the kind of thing social media is kind of meant for. And when you do grow a pair and reply to his story with something other than an emoji, ask him a fucking question, because you'll have a much higher chance of a reply.
I am challenging you, after you've gone for drinks, to go and find a karaoke bar and both duet a song together.
Can I just say, I can't sing a fucking note.
Perfect. This is exactly what we want.
It's the only thing I can't do. Everything else in life I can do perfectly.
Top tier content.
It's literally making my palms sweat thinking about it.
Knees weak, palms are sweating.
Yeah.
Do you reckon they would have any High School Musical songs? I feel like that would be so funny.
I don't think I'd...
Sorry, flying.
I feel like I wouldn't know them though, and so I'd have my glasses out, like trying to read.
I don't want to be unfair to you, so I'll let you choose a song.
Islands in the Stream.
Yeah, I'll let you have that.
Can that work?
Yep. Video evidence, Laura.
My mum is the type of woman that live, laugh, loves her way through life, and would also put collect memories, not things in her Instagram bio. Now it's coming up to her birthday, and that gave me a little bit of inspiration. That's why in less than 24 hours, I'm going to be taking my mum away on the absolute trip of a lifetime. Meet Tracy, mother of 3, full-time Karen, and self-proclaimed wine specialist. Now it wouldn't be a Taylor holiday without a little bit of a twist. If there's one thing you should know about my mum, it's the absolute hatred she has for camping in the UK. So I thought, what better gift than to fly her out to the beautiful city of Calpe in Spain to do exactly that. This is Travels with my mother.
Fuck off. Absolutely fucking not.
4-star hotel?
Yeah, really? A 4-star country camp. Fuck off.
This is insecurities guys have that girls really do not care about. In no particular order, first on the list we have auto-tune, which obviously refers to the pitch of your voice. Whilst a deep voice might be associated with practically every male love interest ever, for most girls it's really not that deep. No pun intended. Unless you sound like Mickey Mouse, your voice isn't going to be a deal breaker. Number 2 is for the boys that can't grow a beard like Gandalf. A full-grown beard and a face softer than my arse cheeks are 2 things that cannot be compared. It's like comparing a sunset to a rainbow. Both have a time and a place. So quit complaining about it, boss baby, we love that shit. Number 3, backy, I ain't talking raw. Shout out to my boyfriend for introducing me to this. Just in case you're uncultured, I'm talking about the guy that has a bigger back than me. If you're not built like Backy and you can't put on muscle, do not worry. I distinctly remember a trend in 2021 where girls referred to boys that were slim as noodles and actively stated wanting a boy that looked like that. And noodles are pretty damn tasty, so if anything, she'll be jealous of how fast your metabolism is and the fact that you can literally eat anything you want without putting on weight. Meanwhile, she could sniff a piece of toast and put on 5 pounds. Can we switch roles, please? Thank you. Number 4 is Chewbacca. I swear it's more rare for a guy to have 0 body hair than a guy to have a hairy chest. Why some of you are insecure about body hair completely baffles me. It's almost like you're unaware that we have to shave our nipples too. So actually it makes us feel a hell of a lot more comfortable. Number 5, patatas bravas. Whilst extremely tasty, no, I am not talking about the Spanish dish. I'm actually talking about tatas, man boobs, gyno, if you will. Here's a fun fact of the day. You can be born with gyno and it doesn't have to come from steroid use. Second fun fact, girls give 0 fucks about this. The only people I have ever seen comment about it is men. Plot twist of the century, this next one actually doesn't refer to erectile dysfunction. Shocking from me, I know. Feeling like you're not intelligent enough or haven't progressed enough in your career yet is not anything you should be worried about. Real women will like you for who you are, not what job you have. And whilst there is book smart, there is also street smart, which girls really need a hell of a lot more because we'll be walking into situations blind. You could have a PhD and be a world-renowned mathematician, but is Pythagoras going to save us from being kidnapped by the guy that asked us for help and had a nice dog? No, it is not. Last but not least, we have performance and endurance, which, yep, is exactly what it says on the tin. No surprises for this one. You're not Dynamo, okay? Please don't be thinking you need to pull off all the moves you found on the hub. Unless you fancy a 4 AM trip to A&E. It's different for women. We want an emotional connection. It's not rocket science. If you're that worried, ask her what her favourite position is and rinse them.